Have you ever said yes when everything inside of you wanted to say no? Maybe you agreed to help a coworker even though your plate was already full. Maybe you went to an event when what you really needed was rest. Or maybe you said yes out of guilt, fear of rejection, or the desire to be liked. If this feels familiar, you're not alone. Today we're going to talk about how to stop saying yes when you want to say no, why it's so hard, and how learning to say no can help you protect your energy, set healthy boundaries, and live with more confidence and peace. For so many of us, people-pleasing feels automatic. We're conditioned to put others first, to keep the peace, and to avoid conflict at all costs. Saying yes feels safer than risking disappointment or rejection. But here's the problem. Every time you say yes when you want to say no, you trade a piece of your authenticity for approval. And over time, this creates stress, resentment, and burnout. The good news? Saying no is a skill. And like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and strengthened. So why is it so hard to say no? Fear of conflict or rejection? Fear of seeming selfish or uncaring? Habit. Saying yes so often it feels automatic. The result? Overcommitment, exhaustion, and a quiet voice inside you whispering that your needs don't matter. But the truth is, they do. Here are practical steps to stop saying yes when you want to say no. Practice with small steps. If saying no feels difficult, start with low-risk situations, like declining an optional offer from a cashier or a salesperson. These little moments build confidence for bigger situations. Separate the request from the person. Remember, you're not rejecting the person, only the request. Healthy relationships can withstand honest, kind boundaries. Delay your answer. If you feel put on the spot, don't rush. Say, let me check my schedule and get back to you. This gives you time to consider what you really want. Offer an alternative or compromise. If you want to help but can't do it the way they're asking, suggest something different. Example, I can't help you move this Saturday, but I could help you unpack on Sunday. Use I statements. Frame your no around your needs instead of blaming the other person. Example, I have a lot on my plate right now, instead of, you always ask too much of me. Avoid lying or over-apologizing. You don't need an elaborate excuse. You have the right to protect your time and energy without guilt or endless apologies. Learning to say no has powerful benefits, boosts self-esteem and confidence. Every time you honor your needs, you affirm your own worth, reduces stress and prevents burnout. Declining draining requests creates space for rest and joy, improves relationships. Clear boundaries lead to more authentic, respectful connections, helps you focus on priorities. Saying no to distractions gives you more time for what truly matters. At first, saying no may feel uncomfortable, maybe even scary. You might feel guilt or worry about how others will react. But that discomfort isn't proof you're doing something wrong. It's proof you're breaking an old habit. Over time, discomfort transforms into confidence. And here's what most people discover. The world doesn't end when you say no. The people who truly care about you respect your boundaries, and the relationships that don't, they weren't built on authenticity to begin with. So the next time you're tempted to say yes out of guilt, pause, breathe. Ask yourself, am I saying yes out of love or out of fear? If it's fear, the answer is no. You deserve to set boundaries. You deserve to say no without guilt. And you deserve relationships that honor the real you. If this message resonates, subscribe for more tools on people-pleasing recovery, emotional healing, and building self-respect. And let me know in the comments. What's the hardest situation you faced when trying to say no?